to see everybody else going, particularly the Rays. Yeah, they're going to absolutely do something like that.
Well, the Angels should do the same thing. Just move the fences back 40 feet all the way around. All of a sudden, the Angels' pitching would be good. No, Ohtani and Trout can hit it that far, so they're golden, right?
There you go, Timmy. Great stuff. Great close report. Let's get back and wrap this puppy up.
Sounds good.
Great stuff, Tim. Any final comments for our listeners as we sit here at the halfway point?
Just keep playing hard. Hey, we're all dealing with injuries. The game doesn't end because of it. Just do your best to fill in the gaps. And, hey, who knows, maybe a Jace Peterson come the end of the year will be a difference maker for you.
You got to play hard.
Okay, you got to play hard every week. And as we head into summer and all of our young listeners are planning their summer vacations and hitting the road and having a great time, missing a week or two, it makes a difference. You gotta play hard.
So you're telling everybody not to go on vacation, Timmy, after being trapped in their houses for 2 years? That's what you're telling our listeners?
Yes, it's sound advice, isn't it? To hell with the kids, they can suffer another year.
Exactly.
Stick to your fantasy baseball. Yeah,
just make sure you got your app on your phone. That's how you check it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. What's an app?
Yeah. Just take extended time in the bathroom as you're checking your teams. That's how you do it.
Well, exactly. At weddings and whatever. Yeah,
that's right. That's what I did at my son's wedding. I was checking the scores as I was in the bathroom, and the dance music was playing outside. So,
got to do what you got to do, right?
Got to do what you got to do. All right, Timmy. So we are at the end here. Let's talk about what's for dinner.
I'm having a really typical boring supper tonight. I'm just making myself some pasta with some hamburg and melted cheese, and I'm going to show some restraint and use only a quarter pound of butter. Okay.
Wow.
And I'm just going with boring old pasta and cheese and hamburg and whipping something together. And I've got several trade offers on the go. So I've got
any that you can share.
Yeah, I'm working on one right now. I give up Vlad Jr.
Ooh, love. Is that redraft or dynasty league?
Redraft.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at getting Alek Manoah and Camila Doval back is what I'm looking at.
Is that the one you talked about on Friday?
No, that was a different one, I believe. Okay. But I'm in a situation where I got an extra first baseman, and I've got Ohtani in this league.
This is the one that you talked about. You talked about a different trade, but you talked about like moving a Vlad Jr. for lesser players, but knowing that you had Ohtani in your UT spot. Yep.
Yeah. So what it will allow me to do is it'll allow me to get Ohtani back and use him as a bat, replace him with Manoah, and pick up a closer. And I think my team overall will be better for it, even though I'm giving up a big piece in Guerrero. Who is going to return more value in the second half? Ohtani as a bat or Guerrero?
I would think Ohtani. That's just me. So.
Yeah, so it's a fun trade in a redraft league. So hopefully I get that one done. And my good friend Robbie Thayer believes I need power in the 20 team. No, I need to find a way to trade Jose Barrios and get him out of my act.
Jose and Barrios?
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. Timmy, we're having meatloaf. Lori made a big, huge batch of meatloaf last night. But I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to actually give a cooking tip for everybody.
Ooh, I like cooking tips.
So this is actually, I don't actually cook, Timmy. I cooked oatmeal. That's not really cooking. That's more boiling water.
You make ice cream. That counts.
That's true. I make ice cream, but that's barely cooking. So I warm stuff up, and I have become very good at warming up. And you go, come on, how hard can warming be? And I'm telling you, you can do it the way I used to do it, and stuff always came out of the microwave all gross. Mm-hmm. Or I cooked stuff and it was over, like warm up a steak or a burger or something. It was overcooked. Timmy, I got 2 tips for everybody.
Okay.
First of all, when you warm up a piece of steak or a burger, bring your grill pan up to a very high level, and you just like sear it on the outside. Use a meat thermometer to get it up to like 90 degrees just to warm it up, and then cover it, let it kind of warm up by itself within the cover for about 10 minutes. That's how I do it. So a piece of steak that's maybe, an inch thick, I would sear it 2 minutes, a minute on one side and 2 minutes on the other side, and then cover it up and let it warm up to about 100 degrees, and therefore it doesn't recook the steak. It's fantastic.
I thought you were going to say just eat it cold.
No.
That would have been my response. But
so here is the tip
cool.
that will. It's so simple. I learned this about 2 years ago, and it changed my heating up life. I heat up stuff in the microwave all the time. I used to put stuff in the oven or on the grill, and it was like, and you would recook it. So, but then you would put stuff in the microwave, Timmy, and what would it do? It would explode, and splatter all over the.
And it dries out.
And it dries out. This is
the moisture out of it. Yeah.
This is what you do, Timmy. It's so easy, and it absolutely works.
Mm-hmm.
You put it in a pot or a pan, a microwave-safe dish. You get a paper towel. You run the paper towel under water, get it moist, and you drape it over whatever you're cooking. Timmy, magically it keeps it moist. I don't know how, but it magically keeps it moist, and stuff comes out of there almost like it was made when it was made for real. It's unbelievable. It's truly amazing.
That's cool.
It's
I use a microwave a lot because I'm lazy, right?
Yeah, I will say but if you do this, Timmy, then you're not being lazy. I'm telling you, it will cook it back the right way to warm it up the right way.
I have to give that a shot. That's some sage advice. Yeah,
and you don't get the stuff. You don't get the tomato sauce that blows up all over the place too.
So I also found here's my tip for a microwave. If you're cooking something, reheating something in a Tupperware container, take the lid off.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
And don't ask about the results when you leave a tight lid. Yeah, no, it's By the way, Tanner Scott got the win today in the Miami victory. So
it looks like he might have blown a save though, right? Because I saw we gave up a run, and then it could have been one of those where they put the guy on second base. I don't know. Yeah. Timmy, that is a wrap, my friend. Everybody have a great week. Timmy, be well, and we will talk to you on Tuesday.
Be safe, be well, and we'll talk to you on Tuesday, Rich. Looking forward to it.